Oh, we can hear that. Ah, oh gosh. You know what? I am messing this all up. Welcome to Welcome to Kathy and Kitty Explain Pop Culture. You have to forgive me because I keep looking down at my computer because we're obviously in different environs, and I don't have all my intros. I don't have all my exits. I got to work on that. As you might want to look up because we can see you looking at your phone.
Yeah, I'm just.
You might want to look there.
Okay, I'm
right
looking
there,
here.
right
I'm
there.
looking here.
Okay, into
Okay.
the camera.
All right.
Hello and welcome to Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture as we explain pop culture this week live from South Jersey.
Yes.
For those of you who celebrate, Happy Resurrection Sunday, or is it happy? I don't know.
Happy?
You know,
What's so happy about?
I know they say Happy Easter, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty. The whole Holy Week and the whole idea.
pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Pretty gruesome.
So, but nevertheless, it is Resurrection Sunday, so we know folks are celebrating and gathering with family. So we're just gathering with family. I just burnt the dessert, so my chocolate cake just went hellaciously wrong, and the whole house reeks of burnt chocolate cake.
Yes.
So my concentration and my focus is all over the place tonight.
But dinner was good. Dinner was good.
It was good.
Dinner was good. You did a good job. They won't let me cook.
Well, no, we had your sweet potatoes because those were actually frozen and left over from Christmas.
Yes.
So we did have those. I made a mac and cheese, ham, green beans, the whole thing. Only my yeast rolls didn't quite do what they were supposed to do. But hey, that's
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And what it is it's Sunday night, which is our new night and time. And we're probably going to blaze through this list because I didn't do a PowerPoint. I was busy cooking this afternoon, so I didn't get to all the things. I spent like 10 hours driving up here and, just doing all the things. So I didn't get to all the things.
Yeah, and she came up yesterday. Yesterday, Kathy took me to the Tuckerton Porch Fest, which I was a part of. I performed at the Tuckerton Porch Fest, and we're going to have video of that showing up pretty soon. And of my performance there, we had a good time with my buddy Chris Rockwell and the Chris Rockwell Collective, which is a very good band. that if you haven't seen these guys, I suggest you do see these guys in the South Jersey area. But we're going to make it so they're going to be seen other places too, because me and Chris had a talk yesterday. So, well, today rather, but still, a very good band, very good time we had driving down there, down towards the shore yesterday, and now we're here tonight. And real quick,
You
pop culture news.
okay, because you didn't give me any pop culture news, so I
I
can't
didn't give you any pop culture news, and I'm sorry because we were so busy doing everything. I didn't have time to do pop. But you brought up the whole Diddy thing
Oh yeah.
to
Well,
me.
you know what? Because I got so into the Diddy thing, and you know what? We have a comment, and I don't have my regular overlays, so I'm like ah. So you know what? I went into one of those almost like the people who were into the whole Kate Middleton, like where is she, rabbit holes, and they were just all coming up with all kinds of conspiracy theories. Well, once I had no, I had heard the news about Diddy and I hadn't paid it any mind. And then I saw a post on social media, of course, on Facebook. Dior Scott, who was in a play with me, she was in Raisin in the Sun. And anyway, but she said she stayed up, she couldn't sleep. So she was up, so she starts reading
Look,
this 73-page court.
the rabbit hole. I'm sorry, I didn't do
Yeah,
the rabbit hole.
right. So she went down that rabbit hole. Well, needless to say, somebody was like, "Well, wait, where'd you get that from?" And she posted a link, and then so of course I'm clicking on the link, and then I get sucked into the rabbit hole, and I'm like, you know what? This is phony. This has to be fake, because does a court document actually contain like screenshots and
Yeah, it's evidence. I would
okay,
think it would. It's
because
evidence.
some of the stuff I was like, that's oh come on, somebody has AI all this stuff up
Yeah,
and just
well,
made
it
it
is
all up.
evidence. You don't know, but it is evidence. They did have a case against Diddy. There's a lot of, from what I hear, there's a lot of celebrities in Hollywood who are now a little nervous because Diddy is kind of like Trump. He will flip on you because he's all about himself. So he's going to try to flip. From what I heard last I read, they're getting Diddy to flip on other people to save his own behind.
Ah. Mm.
So Jay-Z is mentioning some of that stuff. It's going to be big. Cuban Gooding Jr. is mentioned.
Oh yeah, they have photos of him.
Oh yeah, they have photos of Cuban Gooding Jr. Everybody's mentioned, of course, T.D. Jakes was supposed to be a power bottom, as they say, but it's going to blow everything up. I guess Cat Williams is right. When Diddy says, "Let's go party," you say no. You say no. You don't do that. You say no to Diddy. You don't party with Diddy apparently. And my buddy, because I do a lot of entertainment, buddy Mike goes to me, Big Mike goes to me. He says, "Man, you sure you want to do this entertainment thing, man? Because apparently there's some dues to pay." It's like, yeah, no, I'm not in that kind of crowd when I do things, man. We're poets. We don't.
You don't do that thing.
No, we don't do that. We're poets. Also in the news, I listened to probably about 80% of Beyonce's new album.
Okay.
It was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty decent. It was okay. Let me put it that way. The duet she does with Miley Cyrus stood out to me. That was pretty good, actually. That was actually pretty good. There's a couple other songs that I kind of saved to my playlist that were pretty good. And the one criticism I have about the album is that it's supposed to be a country album, but it wasn't completely country. There were a lot of taste of hip hop in this album,
Mm-hmm.
and we've heard things with hip hop country mix, but this mix was kind of uneven, more hip hop than country in some of the songs. So I don't know what she was going for, but it was hard to decipher what she wanted the songs to be in some of the cases. Something like, and then she had this one part. I thought I saw Willie Nelson on the album. I thought she was going to sing a song, Willie Nelson. I'm like, that'd be dope. Willie Nelson had these interludes that, like, these 1 minute interludes
Mm-hmm.
where he's talking about chilling out and smoking.
Okay. So it well, and again, she probably had Willie Nelson in there to give her that country credibility.
She did a duet
So
with Dolly Parton,
and oh, I love Dolly
and
Parton.
Dolly Parton had a speaking part because she did Jolene,
Okay.
and before she sang Jolene, there was a little interlude of Dolly Parton talking about Jolene before Beyonce started singing the song.
Oh, okay.
Like Beyonce, I know
So
you
wait,
talking about
does
that
Dolly
tramp.
does Dolly actually sing
Yeah,
Jolene? On,
no,
okay.
Dolly doesn't sing Jolene. She sings
Oh,
another song that they have on the album together, and it's okay. It wasn't as good as the Miley Cyrus Beyonce song.
okay.
I will say that. I was kind of disappointed in that. There's a couple,
Yeah. No, Hey Archer is out there. He's saying, you're in the same place. Yes, we're in the
Yes,
same
we're in the
place.
same place. We're in South Jersey.
Yes.
So we are in the same place. Hey Archer, I would love to know what you think about X-Men 97 because I think it is the bomb diggity.
X-Men 97. Oh, that's
X-Men,
you talked about that
yeah,
last
I talked about it
week.
last week. Yeah. X-Men 97, which is a great show, is
Which, you know what?
usually when you get reboots.
And this, I mean, usually I'm in my little studio in North. Oh, no, put it back. Put it back.
Okay.
But I'm sitting here, and again, I got to get the other camera working so you can see all of what's going on here because there's a whole X-Men thing going on this table that everything's set up on. And then I look, and the phone is sitting on an X-Men. It's
That's
just
Captain
like,
America. That's not X-Men. That's Captain America.
oh, it's Captain America.
That's
Oh,
Captain America.
I'm sorry, not an X-Men.
But I have a Thanos over there.
I see Thanos over there.
A Falcon Captain America over there.
Oh my
And
god!
I just put that over there. There's a painted picture of Batman that's supposed to be a collectible item. And I have my A Archer. Did you get one of
Scary
these?
here, people.
I have my Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
This is Ghostbusters.
Okay, now this came with the opening of Afterlife, and basically, were they serving popcorn in it, or
I don't know,
what
but
is it?
I'm not opening that.
you're not opening it?
Nope, it's a collector's item. I'm not opening it.
Okay, so it's just. Oh wait, here's the SMR.
What are you doing?
I don't know. What is it? It's the thing that collects.
It's the ghost. It's the ghost trap.
Oh, but does it pop open?
Yeah,
Oh, but you're not opening it.
yeah.
All right, but it's mint in the box. But evidently, Regal Theaters for $25 were selling you one of these if you went opening weekend.
Well, we should go see Afterlife while you're here.
Okay, did you see Afterlife?
No, I didn't see Afterlife.
Okay,
Let's go see Afterlife and get one of these and put popcorn in it.
I don't. Well, no, I would. If I got one, I'd keep it mint in box.
Well, I would get one that had popcorn in because I already got one mint in box.
Okay, but it's not mint in box. But it's not that mint because this little part looks kind of janky.
Well, you keep playing with it, man.
Sorry.
I had it sitting there. You're throwing it on the side. Why are you throwing it? You know what?
Sorry. Who knew? Who knew?
Jeez. You know nothing about collectible things.
I'm sorry. Well, you get 3 of them. One
I have
to keep-
action figures that me and the kids play with. That I play with my son, sitting in the bag over here. And then when
Your son is in his 30s.
I know, but now that my grandson comes over, his son, we play with the same action figures that me and his dad play with, and I got some other. But then I got some other action figures over here that are mint in box that do not come out of the box.
Oh my God, you do. There's a whole Okay, we need a camera on that and actually when you do your setup, you probably should set up and kind of light that corner and just.
Set up over there.
Well, I don't know. I would, but hey, it's not my space, so I can't tell you anything.
So tonight.
Oh, did you have any other news?
No, I don't think. I think I might have, and I might have forgot what the news is because I didn't write it down.
Because you didn't write it down.
I didn't write it down.
And I made the mistake too that I keep all my Ecamm profiles, and I didn't even think to bring the profiles, so I don't even have. Yeah, I'm just a hot mess tonight.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna look for the closing while you.
Okay.
While you talk about.
So tonight we're going to talk about iconic women. Now, I was ran this list about a few people, and I meant to look up the definition of iconic women, and I didn't. So we're going by the women that I think in the 20th century are iconic, in the 21st century that are iconic, and I actually had a little tete-a-tete with my friend Amanda
Uh-huh.
this weekend, and I don't know if you remember me talking about Amanda. She's a big Stevie Nicks fan,
Okay. Oh
and
yeah.
Stevie Nicks didn't make the list.
I know. I see. There were a couple of people. I was like, I didn't even see Beyonce on your list, and
No,
you went to the whole Cowboy Carter album. So
yeah,
why would you not
but
do
Beyonce. You
Beyonce?
know what? Here's why Beyonce didn't make the list of iconic.
Because her husband's probably going to jail for having like his own Epstein Island. I'm just saying.
Yo,
I'm
yo,
just saying.
that ain't right. So the reason Beyonce, like just like Taylor Swift, didn't make the list.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I
and the
wouldn't put her on
reason
the
people like
list.
Beyonce and Taylor Swift didn't make the list is because they're too. To me, they haven't done enough. They're too young to be iconic. Like
I hear you.
you know, of course, the millennials and the Generation Z think that Beyonce and they're the best, the Beehive and all that. Beehive, blame it on me. Suck my left toe. I don't care, but they are not
Ouch.
iconic yet. Talk
Not
to me
yet.
in 30 years and see if anybody knows who Taylor Swift and Beyonce are. Then they will be iconic.
Okay.
So that's why I'm coming at you at. So at the bottom of the list, so I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Stevie Nicks because Amanda did point out to me that Stevie Nicks is a two-time
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee.
yes,
That I know.
yes.
I love me some Stevie Nicks. Just like the white winged dove.
Okay, no,
I'm just
no,
saying.
no. Beat yourself. So yes. At the
Upside.
bottom of the list, we're going to talk about. At the bottom of the list, well, we're going to start from the bottom and go up, and we have Princess Diana, who is an icon
I would say
because
so.
after her demise, after her untimely death, we're still talking about Princess Diana. We're still putting Princess Diana on that pedestal, and when she was Princess Diana, when she was alive, she was still on that pedestal. She was that person who I'm not big on royals, but she was that person that everyone loved, and she was that person that when she did pass away, everyone was heartbroken. So we're gonna.
So yeah, I would put Princess Di on the list. Definitely, I think there was. I don't know. I think one of the qualities of icons too is that you can almost say their names without the last name, or although if you say Diana, you can get it confused with Ross or Princess Di.
Yes,
But
a
I think
dirty die.
Dirty Diana. Oh yeah, I saw that story recently too on social media where Michael didn't do. I think the
Oh
last
yes,
time he
I
met up
saw
with
that. Yes,
Princess Di, she actually wanted him to do that song. He didn't do it
he
out of
didn't.
respect
Well,
for
no, he
her.
did it. He wound up doing it because
Oh, I thought he didn't
yeah.
do
But
it.
what happened was he didn't have it on his playlist,
Okay.
and he met her before he performed, and she said, "I can't wait till you do Dirty Diana," and he's like, "I was not going to do that out of respect for you,"
Uh-huh.
and she's like, "No, that's my favorite. That's my favorite song," and so he had to put together real quick to get his band to do Dirty Diana because if Princess, back then, if Princess Diana asked for Dirty Diana, you're going to play Dirty Diana.
Okay.
You know.
So she is
It's like
definitely
that
an
skit,
icon.
with Betty White, who's going to be on our list, and Ryan Reynolds. Betty White wants coffee, you give her coffee. Like you.
Oh, you okay? Well, we'll get there. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead. 'Cause
So, Dirty Diana. Princess Diana.
Princess Diana, not Dirty
Next, I'm
Diana.
putting on my list is Meryl Streep. As an actress, Meryl Streep is that person you want. Should I not have put her on?
I don't think
You
she's
don't see Meryl Streep
iconic.
as iconic?
She's goat. I mean, she's been, she's been around the block. And I think the thing I love about Meryl Streep too is that she gets caught up in a character, so she could do the serious dramatic. She can crush the comedy. Mamma Mia, she could do the musical. So she's got all the bases.
Mamma Mia
Okay,
is one of the things I did not like her in.
you didn't like her. I actually, you know what?
I
Mamma
did not
Mia
like
grew
Mamma
on
Mia.
me. It had to grow on me.
That didn't grow on me at all.
You didn't
No.
like Mamma
And I
Mia.
like the actresses that are in Mamma Mia, but I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
like them in Mamma Mia.
Oh yeah,
Meryl Streep and
Christina Baranski
I
and
love Christina because I love her too as Leonard's mom in Big Bang Theory.
oh yeah, she's
She's
great.
great in that. And I've seen she was also in Ellen's show,
Yes.
Ellen's sitcom, and I
Mm-hmm.
loved her in that. But moving on, iconic Whitney Houston.
Eh, I and again,
The vocals on Whitney Houston are iconic.
eh,
I mean, look, Whitney Houston was okay. There's a clip one time. Whitney Houston was singing on stage. Celine Dion was in the green room, and Celine Dion stopped everything that was going on because she wanted to hear Whitney sing. And when Celine Dion stops to hear Whitney, like that's just iconic. And Whitney Houston doing the national anthem. That's iconic. That's like Jimi Hendrix doing the national anthem on the guitar. Whitney, I mean, anyway.
okay. I don't know. To
Whitney
me,
used to be an iconic.
I don't. To me, it seems like you got to hit several marks, and
To be iconic.
to be an icon.
Okay.
And I mean, she was a great, fabulous singer, and maybe the fact that again she threw her gift away, and I don't know. I think some of that, you know, I don't think icons do reality television.
No.
That's got to be the criteria.
Okay. You know what?
If you've done reality TV, then you're not icon worthy. You're common.
If you go to somebody and say Whitney, the first thing they're going to say to you is Houston.
Houston. I'll give it to you. Okay, so first name factor, she's got that part down.
She's got the first name factor.
But
Okay.
I don't know. I don't. Lisa says, can't nobody touch Whitney. She is my absolute favorite. Okay, I give it to her. She beautiful voice.
You know what? Our cousin
voice.
Lisa. I'm gonna tell you a story about my cousin Lisa.
Okay, she's listening. So
I know, and she's gonna be pissed at me, but I'm gonna tell the story. I stayed with Lisa for like a week or two.
Okay.
One time, and it was about the time The Bodyguard came out.
Okay.
Lisa would watch The Bodyguard every night, just about. And that part when she was saying Lisa would be I hear Lisa in the other room going, "Oh God, say it, girl. Go ahead, say it." Like almost every night. Lisa, don't lie. Don't lie. You know I'm telling the truth. Almost every night, Lisa would be like praising this, and I've never seen My Bodyguard.
It's not My Bodyguard. It's The Bodyguard.
I've never seen My Bodyguard is the other movie.
Right.
I've never seen The Bodyguard. Solely because I've listened to it from down the hall.
So, moral of the story is don't let Kenny sleep on your couch because don't give him a guest room because, he's going to tell you secrets.
I'm gonna tell you
if you
secrets.
are a
Yes.
closet body.
Yes. Next on our list is Betty White.
No shame in her game. Betty White. Now, you know what?
Betty White's an icon.
Okay, I'll
She's
give
an
her
icon.
icons.
Betty White was an icon.
All right.
I mean, she was this close to her 100th birthday.
She was.
She was
I
this
think
close.
Less than a month, I think.
Less than a month
And-
from her 100th birthday.
And they were planning big celebrations for her. But and you know what? I think her thing is longevity too, because she was around for so long, from doing talk shows and variety shows to sitcoms and movies. And okay,
between being Sue Ann Niven and
Oh,
everything else she's done and Golden Girls and backstory, I think we've said this before about Betty White, is that she had her own variety show back in the 50s and she had a African American black tap dancer on, and she was told not to have this dancer on because of his color. So Betty White said, "Kiss both sides of my behind," and not only put him on, but gave him more time than she was supposed to dance. So
wait a minute. Sounds like we have another qualifying attribute of an icon. So not only do you have to have the first name that kind of gives it away, Whitney, Diana, Betty, you also have to have, I guess, a set of ovaries on you.
yes.
So So
So next on our icon list is Michelle Obama,
Michelle Obama.
first black female first lady.
All right, I'll
I,
give.
I mean, I'm going to give it. And you know what? And we have somebody else on our list too. But Michelle Obama was one of those people who, um,
We have another first lady on our
yes.
list. Okay.
But Michelle Obama was one of those first ladies who, you know, we had Betty Ford, we had Nancy Reagan, Hillary Clinton, and they did stand out.
Okay.
But
I
in a
think
more
even
iconic way,
Rosalind Carter.
give Rosalind Carter, but in a more iconic way, you had Michelle Obama stand out. Next, we had Diana Ross, and this is the first lady of Motown Soul.
Okay. I actually saw a clip about her on social media too, that she actually started like her own different production companies at a time when women didn't do that sort of thing. So she had was using her influence. I think her daughter posted something about her because I believe she turns 80 this year, or maybe she's already 80.
Yes.
Okay. See, Lisa is coming back to her defense. You had her up late eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's why she was watching.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Okay. I think
That's
she's,
your MO,
I think
Mr.
she, I
Peanut Butter
think
and
she, yeah, I
Jelly.
know, but I don't think that's it. So next on our list is Jackie Kennedy, Jackie O.
Jackie O.
Jackie O. And there's a Prince song that says that, you know, like I think he kind of alludes to like Jackie Kennedy didn't become cool until she became Jackie O.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
style.
never heard that song.
Yeah, it's called Style.
Okay.
But Jackie Kennedy, she brought like this grace and royalty to the White House type feeling. You know, the Kennedy administration was seen as kind of like a Camelot type thing, and Jackie Kennedy was Guinevere.
Okay.
So she's an icon. You know, when you think first ladies, the first thing you want to say out of your mouth is Jackie Kennedy. More than likely in this generation.
Okay.
Cecily Tyson.
Cecily Tyson.
She is an icon. She is the epitome of a black actress. She is epitome of an actress. Because to this day, people think that Jane Pittman is a real person. And it's not. Jane Pittman is not a real person. But Cecily Tyson made you believe that Jane Pittman was a real person.
I guess because the movie was the autobiography
Yes,
of Jane Pittman,
yes,
so
yes.
they figured that there must
Jane
have been.
Pittman is a fictional character.
Okay. All right.
Next on our icons, something dear to me as a poet. You know, I would, me personally, I would say somebody like Nikki Giovanni because I met her and she's a wonderful person. She's still with us and she's a wonderful poet. But more than that, Maya Angelou is an icon because people are still quoting Maya Angelou all the time. Plus that one quote that she says where, you know, when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
I'm sorry. I'm popping the comments out while you're still talking.
Why are you popping the comment?
Because Lisa says, you know it's true. That's why you kept moving on.
Oh.
She outed your peanut butter and jelly
Okay,
habit.
all right.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Anyway, Lisa. You know what?
But Maya Angelou, and I have to agree with you because I remember reading I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And for me, as a young black woman, it was just great to actually read a book about somebody who could look like me and sound like me. And the importance of representation, I just can't tell you how important that is. And that's what I got in reading her stories and about her life, to have her come from such a struggle where she didn't speak for like years and, you know, suffered sexual abuse and all this other stuff, but to rise above that and to find her inner voice as a poet, as an author, as a performer. So I really, appreciate the heck out of.
If you're wondering why I keep looking down, because Kathy has this light on top. On my table, I have comic books under this table that we're on. I have a whole bunch of comic books. On top of my comic books, Kathy put this light on top of my comic books that this is like shining up on me, and it's like a purple, it's like a fuchsia light. No, keep it, put it back down there. Put it back
I'm
down
turning
there.
the light off.
No, don't turn the light off. Put it back down there.
Because you can't really see the
it's
light.
like just shining. It's just distracting me because this big light is like, I don't know.
I'm turning the lights off.
No, don't turn the light off. Keep the light on. Keep the light on. I kind of like the light on. It's kind of,
I tried to bring some,
ambiance. Yeah, you bring the ambiance. Put the light back.
Hey, the light's going away.
I got a little light in the back.
Okay, we'll leave that little light on the back. This little light of mine.
All right, so right now, we're going to take a quick break, and Kathy, I'm going to scoot that way, and Kathy's going to tell you all about how you can subscribe.
You're gonna scoot that way.
Am I far enough out of screen? Can you see me? You can't see me, can you?
Oh Lord!
Can you see me?
I don't think they can see.
You can't see me. Hold on. And then to see over here.
I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. God bless.
None to see my ear.
We can hear you though. We can hear you. So I don't know if it's even a good idea. I kind of think that even when we are in the same location, we need to go to separate rooms and stream because being together just doesn't work. Anyway, we are here and we're so glad that you're here. Now we can see you. We are so glad that you're here, and thanks for hanging out with us on a Sunday night. We've moved to Sunday nights, and hopefully that works. If not, maybe we'll go back to Saturday, but for now, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Unfortunately, there's a little glitch happening with Facebook, so we don't always get to stream the Facebook, but we always are on our YouTube channel, Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. So if you are here, if you can click that subscribe button, we appreciate it beyond belief. And thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us. All right, I did the plug. You can get off your phone and finish up the list.
Okay, the list. I'm sorry.
I've done all the things, so
I have to. Sometimes I have to text women to let them know I'm still alive. So
in the middle of our show,
in the middle
priorities.
of the show. Priorities. In the middle of the show.
All right.
Okay, so next on our list, I had to put her down as the icon because I think that she is Pam Grier.
Okay. We talked a lot about Pam Grier, I think, a couple weeks ago, too, I forgot our topic, but we did talk about her.
Yes. Pam Grier is an icon to me because, I mean, she kind of put black actresses in the thrones of being that action hero.
Okay. So as one of the first action heroes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I can go with that. On the list.
Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn because of her beauty. And look, I'll be honest with you. This is one of my pickup lines to women.
Okay.
When they look really nice, I say, "Oh man, that because I heard this in the movie, and when you say to a woman, man, that dress is like an Audrey Hepburn movie, and it works." Next, we have Diane Carroll.
If somebody said that to you in real life, really? Okay. Anyway,
Why? I've used that line, and I've had women go, oh, that's so nice. Oh, it works. I'm just saying. It's the way I say it, though, and I'm cute and adorable, and the way I,
Okay. Moving on. On
Diana Carroll.
Iconic women.
Diana Carroll.
Mm-hmm.
Diane Carroll, beautiful woman. She was a beautiful woman. The first black woman to have her own show, not in a domestic role. If you see some of the clips from her from Dynasty, she is totally badass in every way.
And And again, I'm aware of Dynasty. I don't think I followed Dynasty. I was big on Dallas for a while, but then after Who Shot JR, I kind of lost interest in
Yes,
Dallas.
everybody did.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody did.
It jumped the
It's
shark.
kind of like after
It jumped the shark.
Yes, it's kind of like after what's his name died in Walking Dead. Like people just
Who?
Was it
Glenn?
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 When Glenn died in Walking Dead, like after that.
Well,
it was
you know,
like,
I hung in there with Walking Dead, but I kind of lost it at the end.
Yeah.
And actually, we're kind of competing with the spinoff, Those Who Lived, and I haven't seen that either.
yeah, nobody has. So
Nobody
you're not
watches.
watching Those Who Live. You're watching Kathy and Kitty explain pop culture. Next on our list of iconic women is Madonna.
Madonna.
I didn't want to put Madonna on this list, but
How could you
I'm not a big Madonna fan so much. I mean, after Borderline,
What is that noise?
I don't know.
Oh, the heater.
That's the heater, yeah.
Oh gosh.
After Borderline and Like a Prayer,
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty much Madonna's like really, But Madonna she is an icon. She's a fashion icon. She's a culture icon. She kind of flexes with the culture. I personally think that she needs to be playing Vegas permanently, and she needs to kind of like put it on the side step and not try to be so relevant all the time now because
Right.
you're older now. So
So age gracefully with your audience.
age gracefully, yes, with your audience, yes, please,
Yeah.
please do.
And put
Next-
the Botox down. Just stop it.
Yeah, you stop with the Botox, Madonna.
it. Stop
Please, please.
Stop it.
Look, Madonna, you weren't that cute in the first place. Why are you holding on
I
to
think
something
she
else?
was
No,
back in
she
the day
wasn't.
in the 80s.
She wasn't that cute in the 80s.
She had a look.
No, she had a slutty look.
But still, I mean,
No.
you were spitting on me like nobody's business. I just want to say.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm trying to announce my words.
Announce?
So, yes, I'm pronouncing my words. Anyway, Madonna had back in the 80s. Madonna had that look of the girl that you wanted to hook up with, not the girl you wanted to take home.
Okay. All right.
So next we have Betty Davis, an icon, a film icon, Betty Davis, who look. You had a song, Betty Davis Eyes.
Betty Davis Eyes.
We had a song about Betty Davis Eyes. Like, come on.
Uh-oh.
Next on our list is Lucille Ball.
Ah.
So Lucille Ball is an icon in herself. This woman has so many different shows. Even her ex-husband Desi Arnaz admits to the fact that, the I Love Lucy. Fred and Ethel were props for Lucy because the show was about Lucy. I Love Lucy, and Lucille Ball was that. And the thing about Lucille Ball too is she was a very good businesswoman.
Desi Lou Productions.
She owned that. Her and Desi Arnaz, they owned that, and she was able to keep carrying that on. And there was a lot of different things that she actually owned. And like this is a woman who did sitcoms that really didn't have to work again.
Oh wow.
Next we're gonna go on the icon list for someone who's very respected and admired, Josephine Baker. That is an icon. What is an icon?
Okay.
Josephine Baker was an actress, dancer, singer in the 30s and 40s and 50s. And one of the things about Josephine Baker is not only was she an entertainer, but she was also a spy helping the French Revolution.
Wait, she wasn't alive during the French Revolution.
Not the French Revolution. I mean, not the French Revolution. The French Resistance. The French Resistance. Not the French Revolution. The French Resistance.
I'm sorry.
Not the French Revolution. The French Resistance.
I didn't know.
She helped the
Josephine
French Resistance
Baker
during World War
was
II.
in Les Miserables.
She helped the French Resistance in World War II. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
I'm
I got tongue-tied and confused. Like, stop laughing at me, man.
I'm sorry. I can't do this in the same room with you.
I'm
'Cause
trying to be serious.
I know, and all I can see you and your little dog in the house. Like an answer from up. And that's Kenny's dream is to just live in a little house with balloons, to fly with balloons, with a dog.
That's not my dream. You know what?
like like the black version of Up. It's gonna be I'm sorry. I'm so unprofessional. I'm sorry. Kitty spends a lot of time doing the list, and usually I should be doing the slides, but I didn't get to slides this week, so I'm remiss, and I forgot all of our overlays, so I'm just in a bad spot altogether. So I'll stop laughing.
Okay, so next on our list is
I'm sorry.
I cannot work under these conditions. Next on our list.
I like that. I could not work under these conditions.
Next on our list is Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, Katharine Hepburn. Yes, I can.
Katharine
give her.
Hepburn. One of my favorite movies that she's done was Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. And it was another movie I saw her in the other week that we did a thing on, and I forget what movie it was, but
On Golden Pond?
no, not on Golden Pond. Something she did earlier that was a remake of a musical.
Oh wait,
I forgot what it was.
Not A Song Is Born. She was.
Yeah,
No.
It was one of the movies that we did.
It was one of the movies
Yes.
from the Makes remake.
Yes, one of the
Philadelphia
musical,
Story.
Yes, it was that
Philadelphia
one, yes.
Story.
It was that
And
one.
High Society.
High
That's right.
Society, yes. So she was
It'll
in
come
that,
to me.
and
Isn't she originally from Philadelphia?
I believe so. Yes, she's really from Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about Katharine Hepburn is she. I had to correct somebody on social media the other day because they thought that Liza Minnelli was Katharine Hepburn's daughter. And I know. I had to tell them that it was Julie Garland's daughter.
Yeah.
Katharine Hepburn actually did not have kids, and not only did she not have kids, she did not want to have kids because of the lifestyle she led. She said she was too selfish, but she put a lot of stock in her nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
And one of her nieces, Catherine Halton, was the co-star of her film Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
that
was
played her
niece.
daughter?
That
Oh,
played her
okay.
daughter. That
Oh,
was her
cool.
niece. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Learn something every day. Now, did
Um,
she ever do any other movies, though?
Catherine Halton.
Yeah.
I believe she did. Not a big list.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, she is the last surviving member of the cast of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Oh, wow.
Because she's still alive today after Sidney Poitier passed away last year. Or the
Last
year before
year.
that, yeah.
Mhm.
So next on our list, we have a true icon, Marilyn Monroe.
Ah, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
And you know
who-
what's weird? I don't know whether in her lifetime, like if Marilyn Monroe was alive today, she probably wouldn't make the icon list. Because I don't know whether her career has had that kind of longevity. Yeah, I mean, she did movies, she sang a little, she didn't really have a successful singing career. But would she really?
I think Marilyn Monroe would still be an icon if she lived a little longer. I don't think she would be alive today
Mm-hmm.
because I think she would be close to 100 years old.
Right. But I'm saying is some of her icon status in the fact that she kind of died young.
Some of
So
her
she didn't
icons-
have this
okay.
whole body. Like, some of the people in your list, like Katharine Hepburn, she had like a body of work. Betty White and Betty Davis. Like, I mean, even Meryl Streep, they had like just this range of
Lucille Ball
performances.
and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe
And
had a very iconic lifestyle. And she married all those guys, Joe DiMaggio. She had the affair with the Kennedys, everything else. Let me tell you something else Marilyn Monroe did.
did she really have an affair, or is that just conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy theory, but let me tell you something else Marilyn Monroe did.
Okay, what'd she do?
Marilyn Monroe
Explain it to me.
saw a concert one time with Ella Fitzgerald.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, Ella Fitzgerald was only playing small venues. And Marilyn Monroe wanted Ella Fitzgerald to play like the biggest venue, and I forget the name of the spot, in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't hire Ella Fitzgerald because she was black. and they didn't want to have. Marilyn Monroe said, "Look, not only if you put this woman is fantastic. You need her on your stage. If you put her on your stage, I will show up every night while she performs that week and give you the publicity that you need." So they did that. After that, Ella Fitzgerald never played a small venue again. So Marilyn Monroe was iconic, and I think there's a couple other
Oh,
things that she
that's
did.
the okay. So, well,
She
she's
did
got
something for other people,
the one name,
and she did
and
things. Yes,
yeah, she had those ovaries of steel.
yes.
So, all right.
So next on my list of icons is Lena Horne.
Ah,
Lena Horne was a beautiful woman, a very great actress, a very great singer, and just an icon. She was at one point in our lifetime before she passed away. She was a living icon. There's such thing as living, like Betty White was a living icon. Um, right now, Madonna and Michelle Obama, they're living icons. According to my friend Amanda, Stevie Nicks is a living icon.
mm-hmm.
At the time, Lena Horne, up until the 80s, into the 90s, I think when she passed away, she was a living icon. Like, Lena Horne could walk into a room and boom, it's all about Lena Horne. So, Stormy Weather, still to this day, is one of my favorite musicals
Of all time.
of all time, yes.
I hear you.
Stormy Weather. I love Stormy Weather. And our last icon on our list, I put at the top of the list, who I think she deserves the icon status, Aretha Franklin.
Ah,
Someone who you can just say, Aretha, and you know who we're talking about.
and not to be confused with anybody else.
Not that there's nobody else named Aretha, number one.
Right.
And number two, Aretha has that voice. I haven't met a person in the world who doesn't like an Aretha song, who doesn't give Aretha the respect that she deserves as a singer, as an artist. And Aretha's one of those singers where when you watch American Idol and someone comes in and says they're singing an Aretha song, the judges kind of look at, even no matter who the judges are, they kind of look like, oh, okay.
Okay, let's see how this is gonna go.
This might not go well for you.
Well, Aretha was one of those artists too that you didn't want her covering your. What the heck are
I don't
you
know what
doing?
I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, you didn't even want her covering your songs because once
No.
she got a hold of it, it was like, well, dang, I need to just sit
Let
down.
me tell you something else about Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin in the 60s, a lot of times, put her life on the line. Her and people like Sam Cooke were very active in the civil rights movement. And when they were in their stardom and everything else and famous and everybody knew who they would still go out of their way to help the civil rights movement and do things in the civil rights movement, whether it threatened their lives or not. So Aretha Franklin is truly an icon.
Definitely.
That is my list. I don't
That's
understand why you're looking at me like that. That's my list.
I'm not looking at you.
You're looking at me like what else? Like
That's it.
That's it. That is my list.
Yeah, I'm not looking at you.
Chartreuse. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, hey, this ends our list early, which is good because I'm tired. I gotta still clean up my messed up cake mess.
I cleaned up most of the mess.
Okay.
Yes.
You got it out the oven?
No.
Oh, okay.
I ain't touched the cake stuff.
Okay.
Everything else I put in the dishwasher.
Oh, okay. I gotta clean up the rest of it.
I've had a couple of drinks, so I'm not gonna be help to you the rest of the night.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. So I might need to have a couple of drinks and clean up the rest of the mess.
Yes.
Because even I should have taken the cake out of because now it's sat there, so it's a total disaster.
Can we still eat the bread?
The bread.
Is it burnt?
No, I gotta redo the bread. I think. Yeah.
The chocolate cake part? Can we eat that? Can we pick? Can we? You know what? We should put it in something else and like put marshmallows around it and melt it like with cream and like make it like a mud pie.
Ew. Anyway, it's gone. We don't have a closing this week, but we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. It's Kathy and Kenny explain pop culture.
Next week is April.
April.
And at some point, we're going to do maybe next week or the week after next, we're going to do a poetry, because April is Poetry Month, National Poetry Month. So I'm going to get a bunch of poets to come in and do poetry again for National Poetry. I don't know if it's going to be next week, but next week we'll try to get a topic and we'll let you know tomorrow what the topic is.
Okay.
Because we're both here together and we will think about it and we will let you know and we will put it in there. But in the meantime, in between time, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for coming on with us. Please subscribe, like us, pass this on to your friends. And she will be in the North Carolina, and I will be in the South Jersey next week, and we will still do our show. And thank you very much for coming in and tuning in with us. God bless your soul and keep living. Peace.
Peace. We wish you love, peace, and pop culture, people.
Yes. Happy